when recruiting in the past, I haven't really, I've always been very focused on the skills that people need for the jobs that the two things, I guess, the skills that people need for the jobs that I'm trying to staff, and evidence that they're good at picking up new skills, because whatever I hire them for this year is probably not going to be what I want them to be doing in a year's time. So, creativity skills, I guess that's a creative skill, right? The ability to pick up new skills is kind of a creative skill. I'd expect any decent recruiter to play that up, to pay a lot of attention to that, because I think that the end customer would be paying a lot of attention to it as well. I didn't really know anything about Agile until about 3 months ago, and I had to go and give a talk at a conference about Agile. And I went and downloaded a copy of the Agile Manifesto. I'm sort of instant convert. I mean, Agile feels like a bit of a cult, but it's kind of the cult of, let's call it the cult of the obvious. Sounds kind of derogatory, but I mean, it is the case that it's good sense. All the stuff that's in the Agile Manifesto is stuff which a smart engineer or smart engineering team will be doing anyway. I mean, maybe not calling it a Scrum or whatever, but so I think the future is very bright for it, just because it makes sense more than anything else. I'm not sure it's particularly helpful to stick a name on it, but I had a good time in Cornwall anyway in September, hanging out with some Agile guys. So I'm a convert to the cause. I'm a true believer. I think it's pretty much inevitable now. Having Eric Schmidt turn up and tell the government that they're fools to throw away Britain's heritage in programming, I think it lit a rocket under people. I think it's pretty much inevitable that we're going to see something. I think the challenge is going to be to make sure that it's appropriate, to make sure that it can be delivered by the teachers who we have in place. I think there's a big debate going on at the moment around teacher training, and about whether it's feasible to train our teachers up to be expert computer programmers, and then deliver the courses from the standpoint of being expert programmers, or whether what we need to do is find a way that non-experts can deliver a satisfying introductory programming course, and feel confident doing it. But I'd probably angle towards the latter. I think that trying to solve the programming education problem by upskilling all of the ICT teachers in the country to be professional software engineers is not necessarily it's going to be a very time-consuming and non-scalable activity. So I probably angle towards the latter, and I think you can do it. It just requires an enormous investment in course material, and it requires a well-designed curriculum. And I think hopefully we'll find out next year and a half. Hopefully we're going to see both of those by the start of the 2014 academic year.